Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
How do I know? 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 I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. How do I know?
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is now 8:01 a.m. and it's Monday, the 28th of June. You're listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Hope that all of you guys are doing well out there today. Look at you. Look at you. Josue, good morning to you, sir. Alyssa Ocone, good morning. Good morning. Gabriel Bradford, good morning, brother. Jennifer Ryan Mayton, what is up? Rosa CR, good morning to all of you wonderful people. So we have a lot to talk about today. A lot went down over the weekend. So we got some things to talk about. We've got jobs. Casildo Casey Cuevas, good morning to you, dear sir. Good morning, sir. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. We've got some jobs. There are opportunities popping off, you guys, and I am happy to bring those to you. I was asked over the weekend, what makes me happy about this show? And it's the fact that somebody could get a job by listening to something, that one of our community partners sent to me. I send it out to you, and who knows, right? Maybe you can come up with one of these fabulous positions. Just Food Initiative is hiring, V&A, Aurora Police Department even. We've even got some police department news you guys can join. So yeah, check it out or get ready to check it out. I'm going to drop it off to you. Good morning, Emily, Jennifer Ryan Mayton. Yes, good morning to both of y'all, sisters. All right. So I think what we will do is start off with some of the jobs that are local that you guys can check out. Anyone that you know who is in need, the Community Foundation of the Fox River Valley is hiring right now. They're looking for a full-time scholarship program manager and a part-time administrative assistant. So we're helping to spread the word about that. Anybody who is interested in applying, I'm going to hit you guys with the link for that. So yeah, shouts out to both of those great organizations. We had the pleasure, actually, of interviewing the team of the Community Foundation of the Fox River Valley. Great, great, great people. And you should definitely check out that when you get a chance. It was really good. So yeah, Vicky Morcos and Julie Chrisman. That's who we interviewed. Good stuff. Good stuff. Aisha Saxon is here. Good morning, Aisha Saxon. And the link to that job is in the description for you wonderful people. It's 8:03 a.m. Community Foundation of the Fox River Valley is hiring. All right. Number 2 job that we have here is the Aurora Police Department. So they are looking for, let me see here, an executive secretary with police ops and training. That's with the department, and I'll give you guys the link for that as well. Mark Hogan is here. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, brother. Dora, what is up, you guys? Good morning. It's Monday. Yeah, we're starting off with the jobs right now, actually. We got jobs to talk about. Police department is hiring you guys, so here comes the link for that. An executive secretary. All right. So I hope that you guys had a wonderful weekend. I had a wonderful weekend as well. Lots of good stuff went down. And the first thing I want to tell you guys about is something that made me smile. The Aurora Historical Society is reopening. They've been closed for a while due to the pandemic. I'm going to read briefly from this awesome article, then I'll give it to you guys so that you could check it out as well. The time is now 8:04 a.m. With the state of Illinois recently lifting restrictions due to the pandemic, June has been a month of reopenings across Aurora, and that includes the Aurora Historical Society, which reopened its gift shop and exhibit gallery at the Pierce Art and History Center downtown Saturday for the first time since March of last year. Holy cow. Visitors were treated to a first floor exhibit entitled Our Favorite Things that included various artifacts dating from 1868 to 2020. Wow. Second floor exhibit called Aurora Story is scheduled to open later this summer. Aurora Historical Society Executive Director John Jaros said plans for the Our Favorite Things exhibit began in earnest nearly a month ago, and it also includes some unique items. Oh, how about that? Isn't that cool? I know that you guys like the Aurora Historical Society like I do as well. Lots of great stuff to see in there. And when you go in there, a really good, full view and picture of the history of. All right. Oh, we got some more news. What is that you giving us, Casey? Hang on a second here, brother. We got breaking news. We got a breaking news button now, so it's very convenient to have. All right, the Aurora Hispanic Heritage Advisory Board gave out $21,000 in scholarships this weekend. They presented 21 scholarships in yard signs to young adults throughout the city of Aurora. Some pictures are on the Facebook page of the Aurora Hispanic Heritage Advisory Board. Shouts out to the Aurora Hispanic Heritage Advisory Board. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that, my brother. The time is now 8:06 a.m. All right, so what'd you guys do over the weekend? Let me know. You can put that in the chats. Let's see what you guys got into. I went and hung with some friends over the weekend. I'm proud to say I went down, checked out Society 57. I'd been there before. Then went to Tavern, met up with a friend over there, chopped it up. But we also did something very special yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it. If you go to the Facebook page, well, you're already on Facebook, most likely watching us here or on YouTube, because we're also streaming on YouTube. You will have noticed that yesterday we did something very, very special. Now, we were telling you guys about Summer Solstice Yorkville took place over the weekend. Shouts out to all of the artists who were involved in Summer Solstice Yorkville. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Olivia Port's music played on a rooftop. She's a dear friend of the show, so that was cool. Get to see all these awesome artists. But there was a band called Air Park as well that played there, and we had the opportunity to interview Air Park just yesterday. So we did a special. Tia, you made it. It's all good, Tia. Good morning. Good morning. So we did a special thing yesterday, Sunday. Little bit of music on a Sunday. Hope that you guys got a chance to watch it. If you did not, it's just 2 posts down here on our Facebook page. But yeah, we interviewed Air Park, Ben and Michael, 2 brothers from Nashville. Really good guys. They grew up outside of New Orleans, then moved to Nashville. Really great indie rock music. They had a great story to tell, and we got to hear two of their awesome songs. They have an EP just came out, so please check that out. And they are everywhere that you can stream music from. So Spotify, iTunes, Apple, everywhere. Basically everywhere Good Morning Aurora is. How about that? How about that? Yeah, that's right. I know, right? Oh my goodness gracious. We've been doing this for a year, so I appreciate everyone who's been with us on this journey. And yeah, we got so much more to come. Norma Peterson is here. Good morning to you too, Norma. Yes, they were great. It was awesome sitting in the room listening to these awesome, awesome guys play. I love guitarists. I really do. I really do. Good stuff. Okay, so that was the jobs and the first part of the news, but we have some more news to get into. So without further delay, let's keep it going. The time is 8:09. All right. We told you guys about Grief Outdoors and the Family Forest Days brought to us by Fox Valley Hands of Hope. There is one date left. The very last day of this is wrapping up, and it will be August 21st from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Campton Forest Preserve. A brief description once again for those just joining us about what Grief Outdoors Family Forest Days is. It's a program to bring families together that are coping with loss for a day of fun, hope, and healing. With trained volunteers, clinical staff, and the natural resources in Kane County's own backyard, Family Forest Days offers a chance to honor lost loved ones and receive compassionate support while making new memories together. There were 3 opportunities, and complimentary lunch is provided as well. The family day camp is provided completely free of charge to you. However, due to IDPH guidelines, spaces have been limited, so spots were reserved and will continue to be reserved for this last one on a first come, first serve basis. So yeah, shouts out to the Fox Valley Hands of Hope. Good stuff. All right. Fox Valley United Way. Shouts out to our friends of the Fox Valley United Way. The Halloween Hustle 5K and 1 mile fun walk. Now this is going to be something that's really cool. So check this out. It's their very first one, a great fundraising event, the proceeds of which will ensure financial support for our children. The date will take place on the 17th at 9 a.m. at Phillips Park. Sponsorships are available and registration is required. So yeah, get ready for that. That's going to be something else that's very special. So shouts out to the Fox Valley United Way. We have a lot of organizations and groups here that continuously do good stuff. So shouts out to all of these organizations for everything that they do. Kind of loud down here in the middle of downtown Aurora. There's like some big construction thing going on. You, a great listener. Weighs 5K. Shouts out to Gabriel Bradford. Now we got some news, I think, about the Alive Teen Center, don't we? Yeah, we do. So the Alive Center, as you guys may know, has 2 locations. One of them is in Naperville. And then the other is down here in Aurora, and it's on LaSalle Street. It's a really great place. Teens can learn leadership skills. They have an advisory board as well. But we do have drop-in hours. So this keep in touch with text messages and alerts from Alive. You can text I am alive, all lowercase letters, all together, IAMALIVE, to 833-308-0860. That number again is 833-308-0860 to start receiving texts. You can also get email updates from Alive in your inbox. So that's what's new as well. And also don't forget summer drop-ins. Summer drop-ins are Monday through Friday from 1 to 6 p.m. It's free. All kids in grades 6 through 12 are welcome. Fun, friends, games, snacks, and more. Shouts out to our friends at the Alive Center. Yay! Oh, you know what that noise is, you guys? It's the flower guy. It's the flower guy in the little motorized heart, and he's got the the sprinkler that he sprinkles all of our beautiful flowers downtown. That thing is loud, but he does a great job. So shouts out to all of our city of Aurora employees out there. Gabriel Bradford, no doubt, my brother, no doubt. Anna Custom Treats is here. Good morning, Anna. And Victoria Hyla Maldonado, good morning to you as well. The time is now 8:13 a.m. So we had a great amount of music, and we also, over the weekend, we interviewed Devin the Artist. Devin the Artist is another talented individual in our art community down here in Aurora. There's so many great artists. Get to know the Aurora Public Art Commission and also Aurora Public Art, what they do, who's involved. A lot of what you see downtown of a creative nature is brought to you by a dedicated and select group of people in conjunction with Aurora Downtown and Marissa Amoni. So shouts out. Let's get some claps for that. I like that. Thank you very much, Josue. Yeah, man, we kept it going the whole weekend. We did, man. We really did. We really did. And it felt very good. It felt good to put out some really good positive content for people to check out. So I hope that you guys really liked it. And we have so much more coming soon. We've got some more interviews dropping this week. So you guys stay tuned for that. If you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. We appreciate it very, very much. And at our YouTube channel, you can see the full breadth and scope of all the people we've interviewed, all the organizations, and get a real feel for what Aurora is. The time is now 8:15 a.m. Okay, but Devin the Artist is a great person. She is the author of many great books, the most recent of which is No Problema. Interesting book. So we did a reading of that book. It's great. It's an adult-themed cartoon, animated. So it's really good. Check it out, you guys, when you get a chance. She's been featured at pop-ups at McCarty Mills, right downtown in Aurora, down the street, across the street from the Aurora Public Library. And there's going to be some more great stuff happening at McCarty Mills. McCarty Mills has a great lineup coming soon over the weekend, if you guys did not know. So July 2nd and July 3rd, the Sticker Snobs and Sticker Show with McCarty Mills at 140 South River Street will be taking place. Now, this is going to be absolutely wonderful. You can support. Want to know how? Here is how. Come by, say hi, take pics, share posts, show love, and meet cool people. Check out all artists and businesses via their websites and social media as well. This will be a group show of framed sticker art with stickers for sales and trade. Now, I know you're probably thinking to yourself,
How do I know?
well, here's how you know. I know because I know a lot of these featured artists. They're really, really great. Phalo Halo, Stealth Art, Jen Ingram Art, Joshua Schultz, Pastelas, Who Killed 4 and 1, Kim Soa Artist, Meaningful Letters, Catalina Diaz Art, Dizza Halasi, Devin the Artist, and Lonesome Road Studio, and One Drop 2 Wellness are just some of the artists who will be there July 2nd and July 3rd at McCarty Mills. McCarty Mills is a great place. We go there a lot. So if you ever go in there and you see us, say hi. The time is now 8:16 a.m. Okay, so we've got some more news to talk about. And on the way to telling you guys this news, yes, there is so much local talent, Dora. That is correct. That is right. And I love all the local talent that we've got. These people are awesome. We've got a great community down here. And I think one of the things that helps highlight the community are the businesses that kind of reciprocate the love. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing we like to see. Gillerson's has done pop-ups in the back. They've also got the Penny Street back there. Check them out. Don't forget about that. I mean, there's so many places. Tavern on Broadway. Mark Hogan, the owner, goes out and takes part in a lot of the great things in our city. And his First Fridays there are very good as well. They had trivia night, which was a success. So shouts out to them on their very first trivia night. But when it comes to another local business that's doing some cool stuff, I have to tell you, now this is going to be coming up soon on the 25th of July, but our friends of Harry Beast Dog Parlor having an awesome party on that day as well. Harry Beast Dog Parlor is located at 215 West Galena Boulevard, right next door to the Gentleman's Parlor. That's the corner of Lake and Galena. It's across the street from the Tortas Guadalajara restaurant where we painted, I say we because I was there, where we painted the Aurora mural on the back of that. Shouts out to Josh Schultz and Rebecca Axtell. But yeah, July the 25th, it's going down from noon to 5 p.m. food, cars, and really cool people. This will be a great gathering. This will celebrate the 3-year anniversary of our friends and their great business. We've posted this flyer, so make sure that you check it out and come on out on that particular day. We're going to have some fun, you guys. All right. So also, in addition to Harry Beach Dog Parlor having their event, it's already, remember this, guys, we are already halfway through this year. How does that feel? Oh my gosh. Just think about it. It's going to be 2022 before we know it. This is just insane. I mean, the year is already almost completely gone. So how are you guys feeling about that? Let me know in the chats. Talk to me. Talk to a brother. How do you guys feel about that? What's our outlook? How does it feel knowing that COVID has come and changed life as we know it? For many people, it's a brand new life, brand new initiatives. For many people, it's going back to and rebuilding what was lost or at least stopped. How do you guys feel about that? Let me know in the chat or send me an email. The time is 8:19. Our email, goodmorningaurora.il@gmail.com. goodmorningaurora.il@gmail.com. I was also thinking about it in the context of our teachers, too. I had a great lunch the other day with a teacher who taught for 10 years before COVID. COVID came, completely changed and upended her life, and now she wants to get into a new profession. She's considering nursing. And when I asked her why in the world she had spent so much time being a teacher, and now with the snap of an eye, COVID would make her want to leave the profession, she said, it's not the same anymore. I've never been a teacher, so I had to take her word for it. But I look at the situation on the outside looking in, and she's right. She's right. She told me that she didn't sign up to be a teacher virtually. She gave props to how things had to flow during COVID, but she didn't sign up for that. She signed up for 100% hands-on high fives in the classroom, packed kids, all of that. And not that anymore. Who knows what it will be, but she's considering changing. And I thought that was very, very strong. That was a poignant statement for her to make. So that's kind of stayed with me this weekend. But let me know what you guys think about it. The time is now 8:21. All right, Maria Chirito, good morning to you as well. Good morning, all of you people, for tuning in. Diesel, what up? Greg, what is up to you guys as well? Jerry Weiss, good morning to you as well, you dear people. Okay, so now there is some news that's not good, and I want to bring this up because there are things that are going on out there that need to change quickly. Over the fire, gunfire took the life of one person and wounded 3 others at a nightclub in St. Charles. Absolutely insane. That people need to be vigilant, and safety has to be first at the very, very top of our thoughts. One person was killed and 3 others injured when gunfire erupted at a St. Charles nightclub early Sunday morning. There is a person who has been pronounced dead, actually. And this was at Trilogy Nightclub, 2051 Lincoln Highway at 2 a.m. Both victims were taken to, and a 4th person went to Rush Copley. That is terrible. So let's remember, keep safety first, you guys. Keep safety first. What we can to promote positivity. As much as humanly possible, you guys. As much as humanly possible. So, also, don't forget that we let you guys know last week that Aurora redevelopment includes the liquor store downtown, Foremost Liquors. This is important because with the renovations that we see taking place in downtown, all corners of the city and all aspects should definitely have some looking into and get some attention. Just last week, the Aurora City Council approved a redevelopment agreement with longtime downtown liquor store Foremost. Aldermen agreed to grant $50,000 as part of the redevelopment of Foremost Liquors, Lake Street and Galena Boulevard on the west side of downtown. The money would go to Kishore Kumar, who plans a $160,000 renovation of the building that is what a city official described as, quote, a highly visible but poorly maintained building on a key entrance into downtown. The city's economic development director, Mr. David Debo, has said that the intersection sees upwards of 40,000 vehicles a day. Now, it is a busy intersection. You guys know where it's at right there. That enters downtown from the west but runs through the length of the west side and a good part of the east side. It is a main downtown thoroughfare. All right, that building's been a liquor store since at least back to the 1950s. Interesting. The time is now 8:24 a.m. So I will give you guys the link so that you guys can check this out as well and read up on this. This is important because this is a big, big part of Aurora downtown, and this development is important, you guys. Okay, so Dora says, hallelujah, good things are coming about us being halfway through this craziness. I almost said quaziness. Oh my goodness. How would Donald Duck on the microphone today? Let's take a sip of coffee. I don't know what in the world. Quazy. But yes, we are halfway through this craziness. Now, here's how I feel about it. I'm going to tell you like this. I agree. We are halfway through the year. I'm happy about that. I feel optimistic. I feel like Aurora is going to enter a brand new, shining, just future. The reason why I feel that way is because so many, and we all know each other on this. I mean, we've been friends for a long time now, I think, right? I mean, I never met some of you people. I don't know a lot of you in real life, but I know a lot of you guys in real life. My dad is here. Good morning, Pops. Good morning. My dad says, yeah, good morning. But I know a lot of you people in real life. And the reason why I'm optimistic is because I talk to a lot of you. We know each other on Instagram. We send each other texts. We go have a tall Carlsberg every now and then at third booth at tavern. We have a zombie dust at Ballydoyle every now and then. And I know what life was like for some of you guys before the pandemic, and I know what it's like now. I know how resilient so many of you are, and so many of us are. So since you guys are happy, it makes me happy. I see a lot of good. I see a lot of positive stuff. I see way more forward-thinking, progressive optimism than I do pessimism. So it's because of that I feel like you, Dora. Yeah, I do. I'm ready. I feel like good things are coming. River Edge Park is opening back up. Shouts out to the Paramount Theater, Kinky Boots, all that. We're looking good. We're looking good in a safe fashion. I see masks still being required, but then released and lessened. So yeah, I think that's a really good thing. I agree with you guys. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that everybody is having a positive outlook on the wonderful disposition of our city. The time is now 8:27 a.m. All right. So I want to read what Josue shared with us as well. So about the teachers. Now, look, the teachers deserve all of the respect in the world. Josue said, all teachers make a difference, virtual or hands-on. I know my kid appreciate everything they do. Yes, that's right. So my son just ended third grade and he cried. He cried the last day of virtual learning. He cried. When it became apparent that this click off was the last click off, he was sad. To your statement, Jose, you are correct. Teachers make a difference no matter what. That is awesome. I concur, dear sir. I concur. All right. So we got some more news. Let's move on to the news. What do you guys want to hear about next? Do you want to hear about Phillips Park and a $3 picnic? Or do you want to hear about fishing? Let me know. And as you guys decide what you want to hear about, I will read you something else that just came across the desk this weekend, and I think that you guys will like this. So this does qualify as breaking news. The Aurora Regional Chamber of Commerce has their Chamber Golf Classic coming up on Monday, August 23rd at the Orchard Valley Golf Course, 2411 West Illinois Avenue. Promote your business and sponsorships are available. How about that? This is the catalyst for business success, meeting the sport of business. How about that? Different levels of sponsorship. You can be a prestige sponsor, a putt for proof contest sponsor, a cocktail event sponsor, beverage cart sponsor, or a golf cart sponsor. Sponsorships are made easy. We posted this for you guys. All the other sponsorships are sold out. Box lunch sponsor gone. Driving range sponsor gone. Or there is actually, I take that back. Whole sponsors are still available. So shouts out to our friends of the Rotary Club for bringing this information to our awareness and letting us bring it to you. And shouts out to the Aurora Regional Chamber of Commerce. They do a whole lot for our great city. So shouts out to them. And, I'm thinking, you guys, and maybe we should go live from a golf course sometime and show you that we can get down with the putt and the khakis and the socks pulled up and the nice shirts and all of that, the Arnold Palmers. We got golf skills. The time is now 8:30. Victoria wins. Phillips Park it is. Because Phillips Park is going to be the site, of a lot of great stuff happening. But this will be something that's more recent. Kane County Triad and several of our other friends and community partners are coming together for the annual Triad Picnic for seniors. This is going to be very, very cool. I know. Right, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. the exact same thing. Okay, check this out. For the incredibly great cost of $3, this will be taking place on Tuesday, August 10th from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at Phillips Park Pavilion, 1000 Ray Moses Drive. Seniors can register online or in person at any Fox Valley Community Center by August 1st. Again, that August 1st. Hey, do you know if they're going to the dog parade this year? Dog parade? What parade is that, Josue? Let me come back in and check in with you. Let me come back in and check in about that dog parade. Anyway, so to register online, you can use code 112007-01. That code again is 112007-01. You can also register by phone with Senior Services Associates Incorporated by calling 630-897-4035. That number again is 630-897-4035. Shouts out to the Fox Valley Park District, Aurora Township, and many, many others. Holla. Okay, they had it at Phillips Park. They don't need a few years now. I guess there was a dog parade at Phillips Park. I didn't know that. Holy cow. If that's the case, then, wow, I really got to get updated. I had no idea that they were doing that at Phillips Park. If anybody knows about a dog park or a dog parade happening at Phillips Park, please let Good Morning Aurora know. We would benefit greatly from that information. Oh, hello there. Addie Rubio is here. Sandra Gonzalez is here. Our friends, yeah, they checking them in. Checking it in. Good morning to you guys. All of you. You're all here. Man. So for those of you just tuning in, you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Get to know who we are and get to know what we do. We are bringing the full story of Aurora to you, doing our very best to bring it to you in a new, dynamic, and positive fashion. We conduct interviews, we go different places and bring you great things. Over this weekend, we did some new stuff. We brought you some live music yesterday. Once again, I want to let everybody know to check out Air Park, a great band that we had the pleasure of interviewing yesterday. We did a little concert in the office. You know what I mean? I'm not going to use the name of the other organization, but yeah, it was great. We had a good time. Ben and Michael, Air Park, straight out of Nashville. They were here for Summer Solstice Yorkville. Live music brought to you exclusive. I mean, come on, man. It was exclusive. What?
How do I know?
I know. How do I know? Because we did it. That's right. Okay. Now, we've got some more news. We got some more things to talk about. We have to move on, you guys. We have to move on. But I think I need to give a quick morning shout out because I had a wonderful, wonderful conversation over the weekend at Society 57. Society 57 is a great place. It's located right across the street from the Aurora Public Library, the downtown Santori branch, and I met an Instagram friend in there. There's a person that I follow on Instagram, a photographer, and all I will tell you guys is stay tuned for that interview. It is coming very soon. And we've also got another dear friend of ours who works with the youth in the city of Aurora. I'm not going to tell you the brother's name. He's been on before. He's a man about town. He was just speaking to the Rotary Club meeting at Mother's Restaurant on Wednesday mornings, letting us know all about the great services that the city provides and the hard work that the city does to make sure that our youth are properly represented, especially most recently in STEAM activities. I'm not going to tell you the brother's name, but I will tell you this. He is a friend of the show and a dear community partner. Stay tuned for that awesome interview. The time is 8:34 a.m. If you're listening to Good Morning Aurora, odds are your new customers are too. Promoting your business on Good Morning Aurora with us is cheaper than print advertising, easier than Facebook, and our hyper-local engaged listeners love to support the Aurora area businesses they hear about on this show. Get started at goodmorningaurora.com/advertise and send an email to goodmorningaurora@gmail.com to learn more. What I meant to say is this. Our show is sponsored by Wabanzi SBDC, the Illinois Small Business Development Center. I know, right? Yeah, that's right. Through the SBDC, small business owners, both prospective and existing, can obtain essential management, marketing, and financial coaching. They offer no-cost one-on-one coaching and a wide variety of low-cost events and workshops to help make your business a success. From creating a business plan, planning growth strategies, and financial checkups, work smarter, not harder, with SBDC workshops. And to learn more about what they do and who they are, get ready for the link that I'm going to put in the chat for you guys. The time is 8:36 a.m. All right, so it's time to move on. It's time to move on with some more news. There is the link for Wabanzi SBDC for you guys in the chat. But let's get it on. This next piece of news that I want to tell you guys about is very, very helpful, and it comes from our dear friends at the VNA. You can host an employee vaccination event. Did you know that the VNA Healthcare offers COVID-19 vaccination services in the workplace? If you did not, well, now you do. Large and small event welcome vaccinations are available. 1 dose of Johnson & Johnson and 2 doses of Pfizer or Moderna. To book a free vaccination event or ask questions, you can call 630-892-4355, extension 8653. That number again is 630-892-4355, extension 8653. The time is 8:37 a.m. I sound like one of those Victory Auto Wreckers. What? That's the old school. That's the old school. You guys know that when he touches the car door and it just falls apart. I know. Showing my age on the microphone. All right. Now, we told you guys we started off with jobs, and now I'm going to hit you with some more jobs.
How do I know?
How do I know? Because I got the news firsthand. And since I got it firsthand, the news qualifies as the Aurora Rapid Response Team. Educate, advocate, investigate. July 10th from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Community Learning Space Know Your Rights Training. So shout out to our friends of the Aurora Rapid Response Team. There is registration required for it. The link I will have to send to you guys after the show. The flyer we've posted in our Instagram story, and we're also going to share that on Twitter for you guys as well. Shouts out to the Aurora Rapid Response Team. All right. Wednesday, July 7th, moving on. More news. There's going to be a community job fair from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. This will be at Prisco Community Center, 150 West Illinois Avenue. Individuals seeking employment are invited to learn more about job opportunities at approximately 15 businesses local to Aurora. On site interviews will be available, and resumes are strongly recommended. This is hosted by our state representative of the 83rd District, Barbara Hernandez. Shouts out, big shouts, mega shouts out. Word up. So yeah, if you're looking for a job, be sure to come out. Save that date, Wednesday, July 7th from 3 to 6 p.m. Prisco Community Center, 150 West Illinois Avenue. And again, I'm going to say it. I'm telling you, just like we did with the Kane County Sheriff's Office, y'all. Just like we told you with the police department today. Go apply. People getting jobs. I'm telling you. I've seen people have gotten jobs. Listen to this show. I'm just going, hey. You better holla. All right. Now, also keeping in with more absolutely wonderful news, let me let you guys know about the senior meal distribution drive-through dates that are still going on. These have happened previously. They are on select Mondays. State Representatives Stephanie Kifowit of the 84th District, Barbara Hernandez of the 83rd, and Keith Wheeler of the 50th District are partnering with the Kane Senior Council and St. Athanasius Greek Orthodox Church to provide free frozen meals to seniors once a month from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on prescribed Mondays. This is happening all summer. The next dates scheduled are July 12th, August 16th, and September 13th. St. Athanasius is located at 1855 5th Avenue in Aurora. So shouts out to St. Athanasius Greek Orthodox Church. Excuse me. That's a mouthful, but I think I said it pretty much good for you guys. The time is 8:40. Yeah. Helping out. Get out there. Volunteer. Help out. Democracy is not a spectator sport. It's taking all of us. It's going to take all of us to be and build the kind of society that we want to see, y'all. Y'all know that. I keep telling you about it. All right. Now we've got more news. The Rent Assistance Program. This is very big via the state of Illinois, IDA. Get ready. News brought to us by our community partners of the Neighbor Project located at 32 South Broadway. Learn about the Neighbor Project. Learn what they do. They are a HUD approved housing agency local to Aurora. They have a financial empowerment center located inside of the Thrive Center that is funded and brought to us in conjunction with the city of Aurora. So lots of great things are happening. They repair credit. They also have opportunities in housing that are available to all. All right. The application portal for a new round of rent assistance opens up today. The portal will close midnight on July 18th. This phase of the ILRPP, the Illinois Rental Protection Program, will be initiated by tenants. You can contact the Neighbor Project. They have Spanish-speaking counselors. The number to call is 630-906-9400. That number again is 630-906-9400. Allow me to take a sip of coffee, please. When you start mixing your sixes and your nines, that's not good. You got to get it together. All right. So shouts out to the Neighbor Project and all of the good work that they do. Once again, Neighbor Project's located right downtown. It's right. Did you know that it's local? You know where Tekalit Line is? It's right across the street. Crazy. It's local, right there, right in front of you. Boom. Okay. Now, I forgot to tell you about fishing, but here it is. So get ready for the Youth Fishing Derby. Saturday, July 10th at Jericho Lake in Aurora. Fishing poles will be available if needed. Food, prizes, and fishing. This is going to be a lot of fun. Bring the kids, bring the young out for a great day of fishing. This is the great American pastime, you guys. They say baseball is, I would say that fishing is right up there. So bring out the kids for this. This event is brought to us by the Fox Valley Park District and many great sponsors. Once again, all skill levels are welcome fun. is the number one thing to keep in mind with this event. Now, registration is required for this, so I'm gonna give you guys the link that you guys, or so that you guys can register. Come on out and take part. Anybody here is a fan of fishing, this is for you. Jericho Lake is located at 39 West 365 Jericho Road. This is one of those places where you'll have to Google it. Place. Oh, right. Oh, Aurora 4th of July parade this weekend. You know what? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Cruz. Thank you very much about the parade. So let's talk about the parade, actually. Now, we know that fireworks as well. Fireworks were going to be on both sides of the river at first. But it appears that now fireworks will be concentrated and they will be together. So that's going to be pretty cool. But let's see what's going on. I don't have any news yet about the parade, if there is going to be one downtown. If anybody knows about that parade, please let us know. That'd be interesting to find out. But I don't know. The last I heard, there was not going to be a parade. I'm reluctant to have that be the definitive statement from myself, but I heard, that's just what I heard, that there was not gonna be a parade, but I'm not sure. I will check that out and I will make a post about that. But for us here in Aurora, on July 2nd at River Edge Park, fireworks are going off at 9:20 p.m. There's going to be free admission. River Edge Park is going to open. Number again is 630-256-3370. Batavia's got fireworks going off on the 4th of July at 9:30 p.m. Fields at Engstrom Park and Batavia High School. So that's just because I know we have listeners in Batavia. Shouts out. I got homies out there. And since I have a friend in Geneva as well, Geneva's got fireworks going off on the 1st at 9:15 p.m. Fireworks follow the Kane County Cougars game at 6:30 p.m. against the Gary South Shore Railcats. Northwestern Medicine Field, 34 West 002 Cherry Lane. Shouts out. All right. So that's pretty interesting about that. Let me do some research, and I'll have to make that breaking news to see if we are getting a parade. Anybody know about that parade? Please let us know. Oh, Sandra, thank you so much. I read to you guys about the Aurora Rapid Response Team Know Your Rights training on the 10th. Sandra gave us the link for that. You guys have to register, so please do. All right, you guys. Oh, Jennifer Ryan Mayton. Yes. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, Jennifer Ryan Mayton gave us. She gave us breaking news. Before I read this breaking news, let me just say this is what it's all about. Community. Good looking out. All right. So the parade will be on Sunday, July 4th at 10 a.m. Sunday, July 4th at 10 a.m. We're having a parade, y'all, in the heart of downtown. The reviewing stand will be on Downer Place, but pick your favorite spot along the parade route to watch the patriotic and energetic parade units. Shouts out, 4th of July, it's going down. And bring the family to River Edge or McCullough Park as early as 7 p.m. for a fun time with music and dancing. All right. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Much appreciated. See, that's what it's all about. She gave us the news. Jennifer Ryan Mayton broke the news for us. All right. Emily says that she has a sign on her door that said streets will be blocked off for the parade. And Dora tells us River Street will be closed on Sunday for a parade. Awesome. Thank you guys very much. See, if I don't have the news, our people have the news. That is the best. All right. Shouts out to the Soto family, Aurora Police Department representatives as well. Alvin Soto, shouts out. Big shouts out. Normally, it's the Legion's biggest, it's one of the Legion's biggest fundraisers. Fundraisers, rather. That is right. That is correct. Shouts out to all of you guys. Much appreciated. See? If I don't have the news, we will get the news. I have a couple more topics to get to that I want to let you guys know about. So just bear with me. The time is 8:48 a.m. There's a couple more things that we have to get to. So you guys will have noticed that a week ago I interviewed the Ortega brothers. Ortega Brothers, namesakes of Ortega Brothers LLC. They are Colombiano brothers from Chicago. Elvis Ortega is a lieutenant on the Chicago Police Department. Great man. We had a fascinating discovery discussion, not about being a member of the police department, but he's also a Marine Corps veteran. And his brother, Jorge Ortega, his birthday happens to fall on the weekend of Colombian independence. And what started out as a birthday party in a forest preserve in 2007 has since grown to a festival that takes place in Chicago. COVID put a damper on last year's event, but it's a festival that takes place and brings international acts. It is a celebration of Colombian pride and heritage, but also involves the full breadth of the Afro-Latin diaspora. In Humboldt Park on July 24th and 25th, on the intersection of Division and Mozart, is where we will be having El Gran Festival Colombiano, celebrando la independencia de Colombia in Chicago. This is going to be a great event. I encourage you, please, to listen to the interview that we conducted. It'd mean a lot to me if you did. I'll post the picture again, maybe a link to the YouTube part of the interview. But get to know who these guys are. This is something that's very special to me to celebrate and shout out, because the discussion that we had spoke about the Afro-Latin community in conjunction with the activities of a lieutenant on the Chicago Police Department. We didn't focus on law enforcement. We focused on Colombian pride and music and family, tradition and heritage. And that just goes to show you that all of that can be represented at the same time, no matter what your job is. So remember, whoever you are as an individual, let that shine through what you do. Don't let it be stifled. You can do both. The time is now 8:51 a.m. All right, so I'm just about done with the soap box. But before I get off the soapbox, I have to let you guys know one more thing. I have just one more piece of news before we go, because I want to highlight what the city highlighted about a great organization here called AID, the Association for Individual Development. So, the Aurora City Council celebrated and honored AID for 60 years of service. I had no idea that AID had been around for 60 years. So let's read briefly from this awesome article, the link of which I will put in the chat for you guys to check out at your leisure. The time is 8:52. When the Association for Individual Development began serving people with disabilities in 1961 in Aurora, it had 8 children as students and a budget of $8,000. Today, the organization serves much of the suburban Chicago area. It has 5,652 adults and children as clients. That's according to Lori Becker, AID President and Chief Executive Officer. It has community day centers in Aurora, Elgin, Batavia, and Yorkville, and mental health outpatient clinics throughout the Fox Valley. It serves people with developmental, intellectual, physical, and mental health challenges. It has a trauma program for people to recover from difficult events. Wow. Quote, we continue to grow to this day, ensuring that people with disabilities are able to live and work in their community just like any of the rest of them. End quote. That is awesome. Mayor Richard Irvin honored them with a proclamation. He proclaimed June 19th as Association for Individual Development Day for all time in Aurora. That's awesome. Senior Vice President Wanda Thomas is retiring this year after 47 years with the organization. Shouts out to AID. Yay! That's awesome. All right. So that's the news for the day, you awesome people. That is the news for the day. We are going to wrap it up because we are about to conduct an interview. That's right. We are going to be sitting down with another interesting person. We're going to be learning their story, and we're also going to be having a quite the discussion today, and it'll involve a few topics. You'll have to wait to see them on the interview. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you will get the alert when it goes live. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very, very good interview. So I got a camera to charge up, and I also have a microphone to test out. I got a brand new mic, you guys. You guys will like the quality of this mic. So I might debut that for you. Quick shout outs before we go. Community shout outs to AA Electric, located on Galena Boulevard, owned and operated by Peter Aguilera, dear friend of the show. Shouts out to Peter Aguilera and AA Electric Contractors. Shouts out to Aurora Business United, Windy City Game Theater, and Dero Coffee. And big time shouts out to Treadwell Coffee, located at 14 West Downer Place. Also, don't forget to check out the location that is in Wheaton. Durango Tacos on LaSalle Street, big time shouts out. Shout out to El Wedo. Shouts out to Cinco de Mayo Bakery. And shouts out to Jucalita Tacos in North Aurora, 18 West State Street. Big time shouts out to our community. And last but not least, I want to say a good morning to Kane County Sheriff's Deputy Brian Demeter, who just celebrated his birthday recently. So yeah, shouts out to him as well. That's word up. That's word up. All right. So with that being said, I hope that you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, positive rest of this day on Monday. It's a great day out there. Shouts out and show somebody some love. The time is 8:56 a.m. You guys have a wonderful day. Remember to take care of yourself and each other.
Yeah!